Hey y'all, how are ya? I'm just working on bringing this one safely into port, and we're going to just work on some shadows on some of these nubbins and the ropes and stuff after these washes, and this little girl who needs to be just three-dimensionalized in terms of like um, her shadow and the fact that there is something, they're not flat against the surface. They aren't painted on the surface. The color I had mixed was not dark enough, and so I had to go back to the old drawing board a little bit and crank it out. I'll be working on this lantern here. Okay, that pushes that back. Because this is the inside lip, like you're seeing the inside lip of a lantern. It is not in this moment lit. But this looks real thin right here, though. Really thin. And then just in the back there, it's going to be a little bit more. Back to the shadow. I think we gotta try to flatten that out and put in some of this. This is such fine tuning, guys. And now to, and then, oh shoot, did do that. My bad. Oh well. Mix up a right. So you can find a dribble of bright orange here. Should be enough to give it a little kiss on the front here of reflected light. Let's just take this brush we were just doing with the brown. Go ahead and just dip it in this orange and let the mixing happen on the brush. Because we only need like a couple little strokes. But need them. Flatten out, make a little bit of a almost like a blade of a brush. And hit some highlighted areas because there will be points where it'll be getting hit by the light too, like right here. Brighter. Starting to worm its way that way. Nice. You can put someone here, which would be hitting it just like so. And we're going to need a little bit of yellow. So we got to take this and knock this up a notch. Just a tiniest notch, though. You're ready for a notch up knocking. Watch close. Honestly, all of this is very close watch. Thought this would be a nice shot, though. And out. Sort of. See the whole thing. Since terminal phases are getting finished up. Very exciting time. For me, I guess. But be nice if be nice to share that with everybody because it is, you know, these pieces take a very long time to complete. And when they get close and when they get finished, it's, you know, I think anybody who makes anything, you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment. When things take years to get to that feeling of sense of accomplishment, then, you know, it's all the stronger, I guess. Let's see. What we're going to put it now. We're going to put this, you know, brighten it up a little bit. A little brightness. Then we're going to just just in a couple spots. I really just kick it up, like right there, it would be kicked up. And right in the middle of this side. Right there too. Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit of chiaroscuro, where we're going to have some of this light wrapping around the back. As light is given to do. I like it. That looks good. Okay, next, go back into the shadows. Shadow work. All that shadow work, folks. But her carrying some juice boxes on this little platter, I know it's hard to make out from where your vantage point is, but she got juice boxes and grapes to carry up to the captain and first mate. Little boy's fishing. It's pretty, it's a lazy day. The crew's relaxing. Smooth sailing. Not too much to be done in this moment, except just enjoy the ride. Very brightly colored. Goes this way and goes that, but it's a ride. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just kind of like the smallest little. Man, I probably should get the goggles for this one. Some fine detail here. Bust out the goggles. Okay, here we go. Okay, there she goes. Now she has a shadow. And I guess that platter would be casting a shadow too, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I think that's okay. I think that'll work. It's okay. Next. A little simpler here. This one's coming off here. Two. Top the logo and cross it again. We'll see. Here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And that's how it do. Continue on to the next feller. The nubbin itself will also just get rid of the shatty poo. Just to find that real nice. Wunderbar. Okay, okay. blend that out a little bit. Intense, kind of just gives a little more intensity to the shadow. And same with these guns here. Intensify the shadows nearer to the gun. And just sort of blend it out. I'm going to add a little bit more to the shadow. Now I need to decide. I think that this balloon here would be casting a shadow back on the boat. The question is, would you be able to see it? Because this balloon would be in the way, yeah? And it was just fired. You might see just the tip, yeah. What you would see was probably just the top of the shadow. It would be cast. There. So, clean it up a little bit. Blend it out away from the edge there. That's really that's about where you'd expect to be seeing the shadow of this balloon. It'll probably make more sense when the bright red balloon is there too. The guns and stuff are kind of lost in the sauce a little bit at the moment, but it's looking pretty darn solid. Sometimes the critique is a little bit easier on the when you're looking through a camera at it. Takes it like puts a layer between you and the work. Next gun. Specify the shadow right, near where it's closest to the gun. Gun, licorice tube, whatever it is. No, it's not really a gun. I don't think. It's not how it comes across to me anyway. One of the not the candy tube ones that are full of sugar. But okay, makes sense. Just in this layering technique, I'm kind of using more and more lately. It's just the intensification of certain shadows and stuff, but that allows for allows for a lot more depth in a painting than find. You just layer things a little bit. I didn't used to be much of a layer, or not like in this sense anyway. This is like kind of a dry on dry sort of layering. It really does softly and slowly get you closer to where you're trying to get to, like lighting wise and whatnot. It's interesting how it works. It does. Very much going there, that's for sure. Shadow, go back. That's it. Mostly. Okay, one more cannon to do, and cannon shadows are. And I've been meaning to kind of re-intensify them a little bit anyway for a while. So it's good to have that. For sure. Finally. But just don't rush. That's always the key. Because when you rush, then it looks rushed. If it looks rushed, it looks like clip. Okay. And these little shadows, all this little shadow stuff, but it's working. It's getting in there. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this area up tonight, and I get a photo and do a post on my X and Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff tomorrow as well. But thanks for coming by. Have a great night, everyone. Bye bye.